Hello everybody, my name is Megan here at Donna Pen, and today we are doing the astrological sign for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and cross watchers are also way more than welcome. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this is for a collective of Sagittarians. So not everybody is going through the same things. I was going to do Capricorn before Sagittarian, but then I felt like the strong pain in my right shoulder blade around that area. So I'm like, let me get this out before I do the Capricorn videos, because this pain needs to go, Megan. This pain needs to be gone. The High Priestess, the Knight of Cups. This is for the month of October, but whenever you come across this message, it can possibly have something in here for you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So the High Priestess came out first. This is telling me that we are the High Priestess of our lives. We have the answers within us in order to know which direction to move, in order to know where to go, in order to know the truth. I feel like a lot of us understand more now. So we've already gone through a lot of internal change, but now our external lives is starting to represent the change that we've had. A lot of us are also in that energy of self-love, so no longer giving two shits about who's coming or who's leaving our lives anymore, because we know that we are creating our own life external from ourselves based off of how we're internally thinking, how we're feeling, and we know who is right and who is wrong for our lives. So that's why we're only giving our love to certain individuals, to people who are on the same level as us, and we're helping the collective rise in knowledge as well, is what I'm seeing. A lot of celebrations. You could be having some family issues at this time, or someone that you're dealing with could be having some family issues, is what I'm seeing, but they will come through. They will get through it. Just continue sending positive vibrations out, continue focusing on your own journey, continue the downloads, the dreams, the visions, everything that you're having. Just be very mindful about those at this time as well, is what I'm sensing over there. When the time is right, the truth will be spoken. Your understanding at this time, just be receptive of receiving and doing research if you don't understand something from a dream, an angel number, or some symbols, some colors, geometric figures that you're seeing in your everyday life in the three-dimensional world, as well as in the dream state in the five-dimensional world, or the four-dimension as well, and higher. If you're already at those levels, please take note of them and become wise, do the research upon them, because I feel like you already know the answers, and that's why they're surfacing, or they're coming through from DNA, from ancestors and everything like that is coming through at this time, and we need to be aware of them so that we can know how to move forward, how to share unconditional love to the entire collective, not just to specific individuals, but to everybody, regardless of gender, regardless of age, regardless of anything, like religion. The only religion that I'm seeing over here is love. I'm also seeing that there's this 1111 twin flame soulmate number coming through, but that is showing me that we are all soul tribes. We are all connected, and once we come to that understanding, then we will all have this celebration. This is the entire community is celebrating in this card over here, and once all of that happens, this is like the entire journey of what we will be going throughout this month. So over here we have the Fool and the Magician. All three of these cards are showing me a lot of yellow, which is the happiness, the true joy, the true happiness, the confidence is what I'm sensing over here. Doing it in purity, because I'm seeing a lot of the white horses, the white cloaks, the red, which is the root chakra, the yellow, as I've spoken about, is the solar plexus, which is happiness and joy, feeling confident. That is your core. That is who you are. That is your intuition. And once we can fully understand them within ourselves, we will be able to speak the truth to the entire collective, to the entire world, is what I'm seeing at this time. So we are powerful. We are the manifester, the magician. We are co-creating life with God. We are co-creating life with the energy based off of how we are feeling. Definite movement throughout this month, a lot of action being taken. The Knight of Cups is also action. The Wands is the fiery energy. So be that fire. Allow yourself to understand who you truly are. Is what I'm seeing for the beginning of this month especially. And once we understand internally, then we can actually use the tools that are provided for us, earth, water, air, fire, all of the external objects that are here down on earth, including our knowledge and the connectedness to spirit, to create the new reality, to create this new world. Holy crap, I do not know where any of that is coming from. I'm literally sweating under my, I'm not gonna say. Let's see what else comes through. Holy crap, we're like not even like, I'm not surprised. I think you guys saw this in the shuffle earlier. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is coming through again with the yellow, being confident, being yourself regardless of who is coming with you or who is staying behind. With you increasing your level, with you increasing your conscious, you will be able to find your true soul tribe. But by only focusing on yourself, then you will start to realize your external world will start to grow and manifest, and will start to level up with you. There is no fear at this stage of our lives right now. There is absolutely no fear, because we are the manifestor, we are the magician. So if we have fear, then we will increase in fear. But if we release the fear, knowing that we are always protected and we can take those leaps, we can take the journey, we can go after our dreams, is what I'm seeing over here with the Hermit card. You could be dealing with the Virgo, but other than that, I'm seeing walk down this path, take the action regardless of how cold it may seem, regardless of how tiring it can be. The snow is definitely, again, the white, the purity, but the snow is telling me that it's going to be something that is challenging for the ego. Once we release the ego, it is going to be so calm and easy for us to go and do. Again, the rod, the wands, the creative energy, seeking your passion, igniting the fire, the flames within the entire collective, within the entire world. This is this is beautiful energy. Holy crap, okay. Wow. Do we have anything else from the original right away? Yes. The Ten of Swords, releasing the burdens. As I said earlier, I felt the sharp pains in my back. This is the 10. This is the card of death. It's already dead, so we don't need to hold on to anything that is not real. We don't need to hold on to any thoughts. The thought patterns, be mindful of the way that you're thinking at this time. The 10 is the number of the ending before we start again, before we reach that 0 and that 1. So definitely release any negative thought patterns at this time. They are only keeping you stuck, keeping you in the low vibrations, keeping you in such a low, just low vibrations, low frequencies, something that we don't need in this new world that we are creating for ourselves. We are all creating our world. That is how powerful we are with our thoughts, with connection to the higher realms as well as connection to the lower realms. So as above, so below is what I'm seeing over there. Stay connected to the 5D world, but don't live in the 5D world, because we still are here on earth in human form. So just be mindful of, again, the pentacles, be mindful of the things that are right in front of you, as well as what is inside of you, your intuition, and the higher realms, the spirits, the the knowledge. The moon again is showing me the feminine figure. Again, the feminine is the one that receives. The feminine, again with the pomegranates, is receiving information, receiving the downloads, and then we will become this the masculine, which is taking upon the action. That is what I'm seeing also with the 1111. That balance of the masculine and feminine within our own self is what I'm seeing from these over here. Definitely a lot of sword cards came through here with the lost cards for the Rider Waite. The 10 of Swords, which again, as I said, is that the end of the cycle with our thought patterns. The 5 again is the number change, but the 5 of Swords, you could be dealing with a fire, wow, an air sign is what I'm seeing over here. Possibly Aquarius, but what I'm seeing for the 5 of Swords is that there is someone just walking away. This could be you again walking away from something that is no longer needed. Communication, ways of thinking, arguments that your ego once felt like it felt like it belonged. Now you're starting to live more on the intuition side of yourself, and you're starting to move away from egotistical ways of viewing things. And now I see that that again, the choices that we can make, we have the decision, we have the choices within our own mind to accept the information, to do the work of the divine, or to not do the work. We have that choice. If we feel like we're not powerful enough, we can decline offers that are coming through, especially in dream states, or when spirits ask to help or to give you information. You have that choice to decline if you really want to. If you feel like it's something that is not good, if it's something that is evil that is coming through, push it away, decline it, is what I'm seeing for this card. Also, I do see that there are obstacles in the background of your life that you might not know at this time. The 2 of Swords is showing me again the moon, so the darkness in the nights when something isn't clear, before that the sunlight comes up, before the happiness comes through. We have to go through these obstacles, but we can't go through them if we're still being blindfolded, if we still don't know which direction to go. So I do see that we have this choice within us. We have the decision that we need to make as an individual, because your soul is still a free being. You are still free to choose whatever it is, regardless if it is divine work or not, if it is higher work for the collective or not. But don't see that as a bad thing. If you feel like you can't do it, you can't handle it, and it will only bring pain, it will drain you, especially if you're doing spiritual work and you feel like you're draining. You might feel like your health is starting to go lower and all of that. Focus on yourself, because that is more important than draining yourself. Be the feminine figure, be the receiver as well. So you need to have that balance of the feminine and the masculine at this time. You can't just be giving, especially if you're a healer and you're taking in this information. Try not to drain your own health, to drain your own self at this time, because we can't have that fear manifesting, because whatever you're feeling is manifesting in the entire collective, in the entire world at this time. At the bottom of the deck, again, trying to juggle so much at once. Choose one thing and stay focused on it at a time. You can literally create anything that you want, anything that you've ever desired, that you've ever thought of. Walk to that calmer, free flow of energy. Be that divine feminine. Be the Empress. Try not to live too much in the fanciful world, in the mind, in the visions. Try to ground yourself as well. As I said earlier, we have to have that as above, so below. We have to be connected to the higher realms, like the fourth, fifth, and higher, as well as be grounded to the realms below us. Be grounded to Mother Gaia, because we are still human beings here on Earth. We can't just continue doing spiritual work and not and forget that we are still a human. We are still in a body. We are still here on Earth at this time. finances are definitely going to be flowing towards a lot of us at this time, and I feel like we can receive them, but we need to have that equal, again, with the masculine and the feminine. You can't have too much of the receiving and you can't have too much of the giving at this time. But I do see a lot of your wishes, a lot of things that you have manifested in the past are definitely going to be coming into fruition at this time, especially the things that you have forgotten about, because the last step of manifestation is to release the attachment. So all of those things that you no longer that you've just released because you found out that, or you came to that thought that it's never going to come towards me, so you've released it, is what I'm seeing. Those are the things that are coming back towards you now. That is how funny the universe is definitely working. I did see the Four of Wands come out again in this deck over here, so there could definitely be some union of some relationships, some people that need to come together to do divine work as a union instead of doing them alone. But if not, continue doing your work. Also, when if a person comes towards you with love, try not to gain that attachment again, because attaching means that you're afraid of this person leaving your life. So therefore you're putting out fear into the universe, and the universe does not want you in fear. So they will take this away because you didn't learn from the past how to work together instead of blaming each other for certain things, or because you guys mirror each other, right? So everyone is mirroring you at this time. But if they come towards you with this love offer, or if they come towards you and they're speaking these horrible words over here, I am seeing, take in the information that they're giving you. Look internal. Is this person speaking the truth? If so, if you don't like what they're saying, you have the ability to change it. But if they're coming towards you and they're speaking a whole bunch of crap, don't fall for the temptations and give into those types of arguments. Again, the low vibrations. Continue being mindful of your own self at this time. Just release anything that's not true. And if it is true and you find yourself actually being in those low vibrations, doing certain things that people are coming towards you, pointing them out, you have the ability to change it if you do not like it. They're just bringing it to your attention. Try not to fall into the trap of blame, or try not to fall into the trap of arguments. That's what I'm sensing. People are walking away from that. So continue walking in that direction. The Nine of Swords is coming out over here, and the Nine of Swords shows me that the Nine of Swords is showing me that you could be anxious. You could be, again with the eyes are showing me that you could be seeing a whole bunch of things at this time, receiving a lot of information, not knowing what to do. This whole card looks very chaotic. So the swords again is within the mind. Where you find yourself chaotic in the mind, release those types of things, because that's just temptations coming through. Even if it's your own thoughts coming through that are rising back up, release them so that they don't repeat themselves later on down the line. This is you releasing everything that is not needed so that you can walk down this path to become this pre-empress, and then in turn become the empress, become your true self. That is weird how this card over here is flipped over. The Five of Wands, again a number 5, which is showing me a lot of changes happening. The Five of Wands is about in-house fighting. So as I said earlier, there could be some in-house arguments at this time. Just be mindful about that. But also what I'm sensing from this is fight for your passion. Move in the direction, the change again with the 5, move in the direction of where you find yourself happy, where you find yourself peaceful. The Star card over here shows me again Aquarian energy is coming through. Again with the star, it's showing me that you do have the ability to be the creator of your life. Just continue walking down your path. Just continue walking down where you find your true goals lie, where your happiness lies. where your dreams come true. We did see that in the Hermit card earlier, where I saw the star in the lantern. So now instead of having the star in the lantern, you're going to become the star, and you're going to have the dreams and the creation from within you. I am seeing the Three of Cups is coming out, so surround yourself again with people who are on the same page as you, on the same frequency. There's joyfulness, there's happiness, there's a lot of creative energy and celebrations in this card over here. Where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am, is what I'm sensing from that card. The World card again is the closure of the past cycles, the end, moving forward in vulnerability, moving forward with the knowledge, but don't live in the past. So don't focus on things that are no longer in front of you. Focus on the now, focus on the things that are right here. Let's see if we can get 2 more cards from this deck. Then we'll jump into the message to close off this reading for you guys. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about living in a fantasy, being mindful of your own thoughts at this time. Try not to live too much in the mind, or live too much in the past love. What I'm seeing from this over here is that our goals, our dreams are definitely achievable. What I'm seeing is with your vibration, the way that you're feeling is definitely affecting the entire collective. And I do see the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck here again is definitely a card that wants to come through. So continue being in joyful vibrations, continue thinking positive thoughts so that you can put your body in a positive vibration in the 3-dimensional world. In order to attract, in order to manifest, you need to be on the frequencies of the things that you desire. The Magician is coming out again. The Magician again over here is the manifester, the one that creates. This Magician is actually extremely cute. It's the little this is saying me that your work is happening faster than what you think it is. It's happening like right before your eyes, and I think a lot of you guys can actually literally see this change happening right in front of your eyes. It's because you're creating the change. It's not something that's just brand new. It's something that you've always been creating, but now you're starting to see the labor. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor, excuse me. The Ten of Cups over here that is amazing, beautiful energy. It's gorgeous. So what I'm seeing with this Ten of Cups is the wishes being fulfilled, the collectiveness being united again, once again, instead of being separated, knowing that our energy is definitely affecting the entire globe at this moment. So definitely be mindful of that. Again, with this snake over here, there's the healing that's coming through, the growth with the wands. I am seeing the Kundalini is probably being awoken at this time, so that's why the back might be painful at this time, especially up and down the spine. You could be feeling your chakras awakening at this time too. So also there's a protectiveness, so know that you are protective. Divine is definitely protecting you. The Mother of Wands over here is the Queen of Wands, which is your fire elements. It's who you are. The confidence, the joyfulness, the happiness, the purity is what I'm sensing from that. So let's see what we can get a message for you guys to take with you as you leave this reading. The card You've Got the Power came through, especially with the Magicians. Your desire is within reach. Create your own life at this time. Marriage card is coming through, the balance of the masculine, the feminine. Daughter is coming through, so a couple of you guys could be again with the feminine energy coming through. Just remember, life is about having fun. It's about learning. It's nothing serious. Spiritual teacher is coming through here too, so you could be becoming that teacher. As I said earlier, speak your voice when the time is right. Ask for what you want. Don't be afraid to speak your life into existence. So definitely ask for what it is that you desire within life, because it is coming towards you. Just don't be attached based off of fear of losing it, is what I'm strongly sensing from this, because in turn you will end up losing it if you're more focused on attachment based off of a fear of losing. So just continue living your life. If something or someone comes towards you, then great. If they don't, continue being you. If you're truly happy and content with yourself, you will be happy regardless of who is surrounding you. Let go is the card at the bottom of the deck. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts what you desire. Isn't it cute how there's a little birdie in there? So the birds are always taken care of. They are always provided for, just as you are always provided for. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So release the old emotional pain. Release that baggage that's not necessary. The swords within your own mind. If it's not needed, release it. If it's not true, express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine, because you are awesome. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Definitely confidence, independence coming through with this Nine of Pentacles over here. But you need to have that daily practice of your gifts, because you truly have gifts within you. You are the creator of your own life. So practice them. Use the tools that are at hand. Use your mind as well, is what I'm sensing. Use spirit, use the divine, use the earthly objects as well, because remember that we are still in the three-dimensional world, and we also are living in the 5D as well. We are an entire gigantic being that are in all of the realms and have the ability to access all of those realms if we choose to. Again, it is your choice to choose. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. Divinely protected, divinely guided, healing energy. You become that, you go through the healing to end up healed in order to become the healer. Again, the spiritual teacher is what I saw earlier. Daughter is coming out again. Your feminine inner child self wants to come out. The answer to your question involves your daughter, or this could be a natural daughter. Spend time with any of your children at this time. Be more childlike, not childish, but childlike. Have the qualities of children where they're pure and innocent. Childish is where they throw tantrums and everything. Be more childlike is what I'm sensing. So if this message resonates, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. If it does not, I will maybe next time. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.